Alright, and welcome to my challenge playthrough of Sword of Vermilion here on my channel, Idle Wisdom. Let's get going. This is a challenge playthrough, not a regular Let's Play. Let's see, what should we name our character? I know, we'll call him Alex. Last time my character's name was Hector. But that was for my serious playthrough. But Alex is a good name. Kind of like Alexander the Great. There we are. So yeah, you can read this. I mean, if you want to see a serious playthrough of this game, I recommend my other Let's Play of it. I have a full Let's Play of Sword of Vermilion, and it's complete. As far as I know, I did a pretty good job, I thought. I really enjoyed my time playing through this game. This is a game that I loved when I was a kid, and I don't know, I have lots of nostalgia for this game, and I'm well aware that this game is far from perfect, and it's, it's not an A-tier game. It's, it's not. But many people act as though this game is just terrible and a poor excuse for a video game, even in 1990, and I just don't think that's the case. Many people say it's too hard, or it's just not fun, or the item inventory is too small, or any number of complaints, as though it was, I don't know, just barely playable. It's obviously not barely playable. I've played through it several times. Many other people have too. It's fun. It has a great soundtrack, which even its critics, to be fair, admit. Let's actually fix the message speed so we don't have that and so my goal for this playthrough is to get through the game without purchasing any weapons or armor or magic whatsoever, with the exception of just the bronze sword here in Wyclif village. And the only reason I would say I'm gonna buy the bronze sword is because the first weapon you can get is the dark, that's out in the wilderness, that you can find for free, is the dark sword, which is that cursed sword near Parma. And that's fine. It works well enough in a pinch. However, to get to it without dying, because the enemies start hitting really hard and are very fast, I mean, you have to basically use save states and reload and reload and reload. I did it recently, and it is doable with numerous reloads, but it's pretty aggravating, and to be fair, it wouldn't have been possible on the Sega Genesis version of this game. Playing it on a Sega Genesis, because every time you die, you go back to you're brought back and resurrected by the priest, and you'd have to make your way all the way out there again. It's just, maybe you could squeak through, but meh. Here it is. Yeah. Where have you been? Let's go to our father. Dad, I hear you're not feeling too well. Oh noes. Pops, what's up? You are here, much to tell you, not your real father. You're the son of a very unfortunate man and a big jerk. Burn his castle down. Your dad told me to take you in the Ring of Wisdom. I hid it in a cave. It's your inheritance. It can save the world. Cartagena's armies are moving to conquer. You must rescue the world from Cartagena. There's some money. Arm yourself. The road is dangerous. I'm sorry. I'm very proud of you. I thought of you as my own son. Your dad would have been really proud of you too. Go now and remember me. Aw, man. There is no answer. Alright, a moment for Blade. Even on this challenge playthrough, we have to show respect for Blade. Oh man. Alas, brave Blade is dead. That's another thing. Many RPGs of this time period were pretty empty. Like, the buildings were sparsely, decorated. I mean, it wasn't something that Sword of Vermilion had alone. And I agree, it's not the greatest thing, but I don't know, a lot of people act like Sword of Vermilion burnt down their village or something, which is obviously not the case. But anyways, we're not going to talk to too many people. We're going to get the map and get on our way. Map? There's a ring in a cave south of here. Here's a map to guide you. Thanks, dude. So the only shops we're going to be shopping at all is the item shop. We're going to be using items and whatever gear we can scrounge up along the way. Now, in order to prove my point that this game is not too hard at the beginning, because you read any or watch any review of this game, half the time people are going to be like, it's so hard, you're just going to die and die and die and die and die. And it's as though this game was just the most impossible thing. And mind you, they're talking with buying armor and weapons. And as I said, I would forego buying a sword at all, or anything at all, except for the fact that it's just not really that feasibly doable to get the dark sword in a way that's not just completely exploiting the save states on this, like Sega Genesis collections. But to show that how not impossible this game is, oh wow, greetings. I'm going to do the first cave, the Cave of Wisdom. Ouch, that slime bit me in the butt. I'm going to do this first cave without any weapons whatsoever. First, we're going to go get that money up here. We are going to be doing some running. Alrighty. Oh, jeez. Leave me alone. I didn't do anything to you. At least one reviewer was saying commenting on how you can run from any encounter if you can make it to the edge of the screen, which is true. But he also was complaining that the majority of the times the best strategy was just to run, and that was bad game design. I'm like, I don't know, maybe. I don't know. I didn't never took it as bad game design. I always just thought it was like maybe it's just realistic. You're not always the most badass critter in the woods. But whatever, doesn't matter. Let's see, run. Okay, good. See, these enemies are easy. They generally don't move too fast and they're not too aggressive. Later on, the enemies start becoming more powerful and more aggressive. These kobolds could kill us if there's enough of them. That was dumb of me. I should have run the other way. But let's go back to town and buy some candles for the cave. Yep. I was not paying attention for a second. Alrighty. Woohoo! Yeah. Uh-oh. They're like, Wolf, you're not gonna make it home. Oh, never mind. You stupid little droolers aren't gonna stop me. Alrighty. Well, we picked up 50 more Kim. Let's go to the inn first, and then to the item shop. Dun 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 dun. Another great song. Rooms for the night. Is 10 Kims alright? Yes, sir. Ah, beautiful. You look much better this morning. Thank you. I feel better. They're like, Alex, buy a sword. He's like, nah, I don't need to. I've played in the Cave of Wisdom a ton. I know it. I know the cave inside and out, like the back of my hand. Let us buy some candles. Yes. We'll buy 3 candles. Although we probably only need 2. We'll just buy 3 to be safe. Yes. And let's buy some herbs. Herbs. It's Herbie Hancock. Yes. And 1 more to grow on. No, I'm good. Thanks, dude. Dun 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 dun. I love that song right there. Such a good soundtrack. Alright, so let's go to the Cave of Wisdom. We need to get that ring. And we're going to do it without fighting anything. That's right. Blue slimes. Oh, never mind. Oh, wrong way. What a maniac. Green slime is the weakest enemy in the game. That's the weakest encounter you could possibly face in Sword of Vermilion. Right there. One green slime. There's gonna be like 10 green slimes. Yep, or 8 anyways. They're like, what was that about being the weakest encounter? Great music again. Let's use a candle. The area has become bright. Alrighty. Kobolds and mainly kobolds and skeletons in here. Not too dangerous. Get our map. And there was someone who is like saying, another reviewer saying how the fact that you have to, you know, open a treasure chest and then use take, it's just like, oh, soul draining and it's just so long. I'm like, what the heck, dude? I mean, yeah, it's an old clunky system, but a lot of games in that time were old and clunky. It was just the way they were. Okay, here's some skeletons, but they're not going to really be too much of a problem. Oof, wow. I say that, and then I got hurt kind of bad. Let's get going. What do we have here? Money! Oh, and I noticed that some people were wondering, is this seek button ever useful for anything? Yeah, it is. You can use it to, like, one, you can get some flavor text on a lot of things, like, it's a treasure chest. Sometimes it's some funny dialogue. You can also use it in, was it, not Tagcaster, Deepdale at the secret healing fountain. And you also use it in the late game to search for those super items like the Raphael stick or Titania's mirror in the ruined towns. But let's get our money. 100 chems, alrighty. We want to be careful so that we don't get killed because we will lose half our money. And we're not going to get any more until we start defeating monsters. Except for treasure chests like that. Alright. Oh noes. Oh, wow, that was close. Real close. Let's use herbs. Yeah. Ow, ow. What a bunch of jerks. What we get here? Herbs. Very good. So I was thinking about doing this not originally as a Let's Play on YouTube, but just something to try on my own. But I thought maybe it would be fun to post it on YouTube. Since I really liked my previous playthrough, and you know, challenge playthroughs can be fun. And something novel. And novelty is the spice of life. On YouTube, at least. It's not the substance of things, but it is the spice. Alrighty. Candle. I guess we didn't need to buy 3 candles. We could have bought just 2. No, never mind. Uh-oh, blue slime. Leave me alone. What? These blue slimes ate the old man? It's terrible. Ow. Kicked me in the butt. There he is. He's like, why the hell do you not have a sword, boy? Yes, I have waited a long time for you. You sure took your sweet time. Here's the ring of wisdom which I received from Blade. It is rightfully yours. Please accept it. Alright. Only you can save us from Cartagena. You must not fail. Alrighty. Let's get out of here. And go buy the only sword we're ever gonna buy. Whoa. I don't know, sometimes I think I don't know. I imagine if you didn't play this game when you were younger, it's kind of difficult to want to play it now, but I don't know if that's true or not, because I did play it when I was younger, and so I have all the nostalgia for it. Oh, there went our candle, but we don't need it. Man, was that 1 candle? Jeez. Well, let's go. Back to town. See, if you don't have a sword, you can't fight. Nope. You just stand there looking like an idiot. Idiot. Alrighty. Let's go buy our one and only weapon that we'll ever buy. Yeah. I wanted to not do this. I wanted to go and get the dark sword first, but it really is very unfun to watch and unfun to do. And after I finally did it, I was like, there's no way I could have done that on the Sega Genesis whatsoever, so it's not really worth. It's exploiting the ability to make save states, so we're not doing it. Buy. We're gonna buy a bronze sword. Yes. No thank you. No. Real heroes don't need to buy weapons and armor. That's not true at all. But, you know, we're gonna go with it. Alrighty. Let's go to the inn. Right quick. Say, or spend the night? Yes. Thank you. Thank you. I feel better. Now, let's see. We need to find someone who will give us another map. Now your quest begins in earnest. Here's a map to the route. Here's a map of the route to Parma. And someone else was, one reviewer was called that town Parm. It's like, you know, that A on the end of that word is not silent, dude. Come on now. But that's, you know, nitpicky. Who cares? All right. So anything else we want to do? Yes, we want to go to the item shop. We're gonna sell these candles. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Yes. Sell. Yes. Yes. Dun 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 dun. Alrighty. Well, that's pretty good. So let's get going. Let's go say goodbye to Blade. Your father rests here in peace at last. Goodbye, father. Or rather, you know, foster father. Still, foster fathers are great. You know, Saint Joseph was Jesus's foster father, so you know, all power to them. So let's go to Parma. All right. Now, people are right. Like, this game's combat is extremely basic and not very, not very inspiring. I completely agree. But it's not hard, and you're not going to die a million times if you're not just being an idiot. Uh-oh. Now, sometimes I am an idiot. And so, if I do die, it's usually because I've been a kind of a unobservant jackass. Man. Oof. Like that. Let's use herbs. Alrighty. Yeah. Oh, come on. Yeah, that is another good complaint about this game, but it's not exclusive to this game, is the encounter rate. It's pretty high. Although not as bad as, like, say, Phantasy Star 2, or, what else? I think Breath of Fire, 1, 2, and 3, all had horrible encounter rates. And I think Breath of Fire 3 is an excellent game. Breath of Fire 1 was pretty good. Breath of Fire 2, yep. This is the way to Wyclif. He's from Parma. Uh-oh. Alright, let's get rid of these stupid kobolds. No! Whoa, I screwed that up. Oh, jeez, I was not paying attention, sorry. I was thinking of Breath of Fire 3. And Breath of Fire 2, I mean, Breath of Fire 2 I thought was a disappointing game after a while. It kind of overstayed its welcome. Come on, you. Yeah. Let's get our first level before we go inside Parma. Alrighty. Die, 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 ha 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 ha. Alright. What do we need to make? Okay, 90, okay. Very good. I'm being sloppy. Oi. All right. Come here, you. $75. $79. $84. Lightning fast sword play. All right. All right, here we are in beautiful scenic Parma. Dun, 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 dun. Let's get a map. Much wealth. Yeah. Let's go talk to the king. Dun, dun, dun. Let's get his ring, yeah. Yes, I have the ring. You need it to combat the hordes of Cartagena. You're not powerful enough. Nonetheless, I propose a test. The Cave of Troy. Return with the treasure, and I'll give you my ring, maybe. Of course, it doesn't have its guardians. Alrighty, thank you very much, Your Majesty. Let's listen to that nifty song for a second. Pardon me. My coffee is very good, though. Alrighty. So, there's the magic shop and the weapon shop that we're not going to be using. Dun, 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 dun. Let us go to the item shop and see what we find. They sell lanterns here. Yes. Let's get... Oh man, herbs are more expensive here. They have gnome stones, lanterns, poison balm. Let's buy a lantern. Yes. Let's buy herbs. Yes. Dun, 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 dun. I always like this part of the song. Yeah, not so much that part. Alrighty. So, we've gotten our herbs, our lantern. We've gotten one map, and let's get our other map. Seek the Cave of Troy to the east. Alrighty. Thank you very much. Let's actually save our game. Oh, no Stan. I used to believe in good, but now they force me to only believe in no Stan. Let's see. You know what? Never give up. Never surrender. I don't think this playthrough rates being saved at the church. Oh, maybe it does. Yeah, we'll do it. I'm being a jerk. Alright, so now that we're here in Parma, we have our maps, we can set out. I think what we're going to do first is go west, gain treasure and experience, like they say, gain a level. Ow, ow. We're still pretty squishy since we have no armor. And the enemies are going to be stronger here. Well, not all of them, but some of them will be. Darn it. It may actually behoove us to run from some things until we get better equipped. Herbs. Very good. Ah, one of the big nuisances of the beginning of the game. Now, if I was trying to get the dark sword first rather than buying the bronze sword, fast enemies like those bats are one of the big pains in the neck. Got 100 kins. And some more bats. Blue-eyed bats. Because if you have a weapon, even a weak weapon, you can always turn enemies away from you. Or most enemies anyways. By hitting them. They run away for a time. Which is your advantage. You don't have to be able to do large amounts of damage to an enemy to use your weapon to navigate the combat. Come on. And we're going to be making use of that fact in quite a bit of this playthrough. What do we need to get to as far as experience? 320. Oh, we're making good progress. This could be dangerous. Well, not really. I could still, if I screw up. Alright, let's actually just use an herbs. Alright. Ow. That was dumb. One thing I do wish is that the sword reach was a little bit more. It's a bit short, I have to say. And why is he holding his sword two-handed? He has a shield. Let's not push our luck. More blue slimes. Open, says me. A candle? Whoop. Yeah, screw that candle. And there's nothing right there. That's an empty treasure chest over to the right, so We'll just go back up. I forgot this is just a candle. What a useless thing. I guess if you were stupid and you didn't buy a lantern, having extra candles would be good. Until you kind of learned, but man. The people in the town, in the item shop, basically tell you about using lanterns, so I don't know why you'd want to do that. Wow, one-step battle. Oh man, I was being stupid. Jeez. Oh. You do get partial credit. Every enemy you kill, you get experience for. You don't have to kill all the enemies to get any experience. Come on. Come on, you. There we are. Level 3. Come on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Whoa, man. Those bats trying to kill me. Let's use an herb. So like, we're back to finish the job. Some more herbs. Jeez. I was having a little sword freak out there. Spin around and smack them all. Make them all leave me alone. Give me spread out. Give me 50 feet. There we are. One of my drill sergeants used to always say, like, give me 50 feet. Give me 50 feet. We'd have to get away from him. Alrighty. Well, that was trivial. Let's go to the inn. We're gonna save. Some of the people you meet aren't really people. Great. So let's go back to the item shop and buy some more herbs. Herbs. Alright, I guess that's enough. So, with that in hand, we are now ready to set out towards the Cave of Troy and to get our first set of gear. But let's, call it for today. Alrighty. So, thank you for joining me on this first episode of my challenge Let's Play of Sword of Vermilion here on my channel, Idle Wisdom. Next time we'll continue on, and I hope that you'll find this at least, amusing, if not kind of interesting, seeing how we can make it through this game with, relying entirely on found gear and purchased items. No purchased gear, no purchased spells. So, take care, y'all.